Yesterday, I felt like a small child again. I was staring at my white piece of paper, or better, at the white page of my computer program, and tried to prepare for this today's BBC. I was sitting there and nothing clear came to mind till one memory popped up after a long time. And this memory is about when I was circa 11 or 12 years old. The school let us students perform tests to determine what kind of school type we would head towards next. In Germany, you change school after 4th grade, and then depending on the school type and your performance skills, then you may change after the 10th grade for another 2 or 3 years. At that time, when I was 11, 12 years old, so 89 or 90, there were basically 3 types of schools. So the lower secondary school, or Hauptschule, then the secondary school, Realschule, and then the academic high school, or Gymnasium. So then a little later, East Berlin also integrated a so-called comprehensive school that contained all 3 schools in one school. This is a type of school that enables flexibility. So in 7th grade, you may perform quite purely. Things may go on in your life. But in grade 9, you have fabulous results. You're very interested in school in a sudden. So a comprehensive school, there you can switch from a lower secondary school to an academic high school level within one school. But if you go straight to a secondary school or to a lower secondary school, there's no opportunity to change, to be flexible, to flex around. You could leave the school and change to another school, what includes often a prolonged education. But within the school, you could not. There was not a lot of chances given to the students, you could say. So anyway, there was this test around 5th grade. And that came surprisingly, as East Germany was in a huge transition, and from, East Germany was socialist communist, transformed into a socialist democratic capitalist system. So back in socialist times, there was only one school type from grade 1 to 10. I remember sitting there in one test, German language, and we were asked to create our own fable, about 2 pages long. I was sitting there and staring at my white piece of paper. I was looking around, and really all 30 plus students wrote their fable. And I could not even write one sentence down. So I failed the test and did also not perform well enough in the math test that followed soon after. And no surprise, the way into an academic high school was closed. I was sad at the time because I liked school and I saw that it was a way out into a different life experience. I just had not very supportive circumstances at that time, living in a family with small children, small siblings I had to take care of, and a sick mother, so I had to do the household as well, and then an abusive stepfather. So I excelled in surviving traumatic circumstances, but I did not excel in writing fables or math exams. So, but luckily, we have these comprehensive schools that I could later enter, and where you can enter as a mediocre or even lower secondary level student with options to excel into a general secondary school level or even academic approach, what then allows you to complete school with a so-called Abitur, or you could translate it as a university entrance diploma. For me, this was a chance then to excel, even though I had a bad start. So I really like that approach. It fits with our Buddhist way of life. We all know that we have the potential to become a Buddha. We are all in the same school, so to say. We don't put the neurotic high achievers in one class and the low performance or mediocre students into another. We mix them and all 3 grow continuously and together in their own time and performance skills. No need to separate them out. In fact, they need each other to grow into a Buddha in the end. If you separate them out, the neurotic ones just get more neurotic. The mediocre ones and the pure performant ones don't have role models in the Dharma and Dharma friends to receive support or will nudge them a little bit along the path. So I still haven't created my own fable, but my sheet of paper is not necessarily white anymore. I just created, or I just differently filled it in its own unique way. I'm good at liking stories and fables, as you know, and I like to learn from them. I also share them from time to time and tweak them into a certain form so they fit into modern times and into our Buddhist culture. Buddhist tales from the Buddha's former's lives have, like fables, their own lessons in the end. So I'm continuing to learn about those, just not how the school system back then expected me to perform. I can flexibly learn in ways that suit my capacity, my momentary states of mind. So let's not put each other into fixed categories or schools, so to say, but give each other the space to learn, to grow, to change, to excel in our own unique ways. Let's be comprehensive in mind and action. Thank you.